Can I just say it's a pleasure to do this with this show with you? Goddamn pleasure, man.
Thank you.
I mean it. All right, let's have fun.
Would you just do that over the stream?
No. Ha! Yep. On today's show, Baltimore sucks. And if you smoke cigs, it is your newfound home. I'm going off on the industrial city that is Baltimore. What a nightmare. What a nightmare. Can't wait to do it. We've also got to dig into Belly's love life because he's got a whole lot of interesting little ladies that are popping around and nothing's coming out of it. And I'm going to put him on the couch. Belly, I'm putting you on the couch today. Folks, you're going to love this one. We've got a big announcement for you, too. We're giving away $1,000 in October. Like, stuff is happening. So strap it on because we got t-shirts coming your way. Welcome back, folks. Let's do the damn thing. Your boy Lucdogg hanging out with you guys from TTR Studios. As per usual, I am joined by my man, the myth, the legend, Belly Matt LaBelle. What's up, my man?
Good to be here. As always, good to be here.
Oh, boy. We are hurting today. Are we ever not hurting? I feel like we're just not morning people.
I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah, well, I had to use Afrin last night. That's how bad it is. Y'all know I had that Afrin addiction. I am still, whatever this chest thing is going on. And you know what? It doesn't matter. I'm just so pumped to talk to you guys. I missed you yesterday from the voice of One Wheel. Thank you for joining us today. Belly, I know, was having withdrawals from his social media lounge presence yesterday. They missed you, Belly.
Well, Friday was obviously I was here physically in the room for a short time.
Yeah, were you though?
But I was not.
So we've got a fun one to do today. We're going to talk about a little bit of what I saw. I mean, I've got just so much going on. I've been doing a lot of traveling lately, and I feel like when you travel, you pick up stories. Because I said, and your mom, a lot of you are probably wondering where Potts is. Potts is probably not going to be a all-time figure. Like I think he's just going to have to become we'll get him when we get him.
Guest star.
He's a guest. We'll have him a guest co-host is what Potts' new role is.
Yep.
Do you want? I mean, we can just do it on air. I mean, we need to do it. The people need to know what's going on.
They know what's going on. Potts is like literally 1 month away from having a baby. He runs a business. He bartends. He does this show. He does that thing. He does a million things. He's 100% locked in. And right now,
what are you going to say to him? You
exactly.
know? I mean, I don't know what to say to him. I can't wake up to text at midnight saying I can't make the show. that puts us in a. I'm not putting him on blast. I'm just saying things come up in his life where last minute he's going to have to say, I can't make it tomorrow. I'm so sorry. And while we totally get it, like that's going to throw us off our game every single time. Why do you think we're late today? Well, we miss him, but why do you think we're late today? We're sitting here scrambling, trying to get sounds onto Belly's computer so that he can do this.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
And
touchdown! Yeah, see, we've got some fun ones.
It should have been this sound.
See, so now we can do that too, but I wasn't ready for that, and that got us a little bit off guard. We can't be doing that. So I'll talk to Potts. He knows it, but if you can't be a regular, you can't be a regular. And I don't think he can be a regular at this point, which sucks because I like the show with him. But that does
dynamic
mean
is hard to replace. His personality, his
dude. At first, his personality scared the shit out of me as a co-host. I didn't want my name to be a part of somebody telling you go fuck yourself every episode.
Yeah, well, especially when you want sponsors
and you want sponsors and stuff. But you know what? Like, I think we thrive off of that because nobody wants three of the same people in a room talking. He is so the opposite of me in a lot of ways. And then you kind of feel like you just kind of like sit in the middle and then just like make sure that dad doesn't hit mom.
Well, yeah.
And you guys know what I'm saying. I'm never going to hit Potts or ever would never hit a woman. That's probably not the best analogy, but
no.
You know that feeling when it's like, oh, dad just yelled at mom and everyone's just like, oh, God,
Well, I would think in the situation you are typically the dad and he is typically the mom in a weird way.
Yeah. No, I think I'm the mom.
No.
I think I'm the house mom. No? Who's the house mom? Potts?
Potts. Wild, loose, and ready to go off at any moment.
So, that cough is what you've been hearing.
And you're the one that's going to scold him.
I will
I guess moms do more scolding.
I think I'm the mom, dude. Let's ask the Social Media Lounge. Good morning, Social Media Lounge. How are you doing today? We love you. We've missed you. Who is the mom of the studio? If somebody had to be studio mom, if it's Belly, me, or Potts, who would it be? Who is studio mom? It's got to be me.
Potts is like the son, like the
Potts
dumbass
is like
son.
the degenerate cousin that like shows up just to have a good time, and when he shows up, it's gonna be a good time, but you also can't plan for what's gonna happen next.
Exactly.
That's Potts.
That's Potts
in a nutshell. So who is the mom of the studio? Social Media.
I'm the one cleaning up the messes. So
good morning. You're grandma.
Grandma.
You're grandma. You come in. Hey, sweetie, would you like a choo choo?
Yeah. A butterscotch.
You can't make me laugh today because I have this. You guys know that like deep.
You're muted right now.
Dude. You guys know that deep congestion.
He's muting himself. He's out of control.
I listened back to last week and we're sitting there just coughing and just like vomiting all over the listeners. Can't have it, but this is what it takes, and we're not going to miss a show. So. We miss you, Potts. We'll have
this is a good one right here. From the Social Media Lounge, I feel like Belly is the mom and Luch and Potts are just unruly children.
That's probably true. Belly is good. Belly could be the mom. That's fair. Because he does keep us all in line.
Belly to mom. Exactly. It's Belly.
Well, then what am I? I'm just like
unruly children.
I'm like the middle child that like is just screaming for attention. Right? And then Potts is like the youngest who is just going around doing his own thing. So let me just put it out there.
So Potts is my favorite then, because he's the youngest.
Clearly.
He's my baby boy.
He's everybody's favorite. But we're not going to be able to have him anymore. Like expected. Potts will be on the show whenever it's convenient to him. We'll get him on for a segment maybe. Just like we're going to have Hot Mess Kim on the show today. She will be joining us for a little bit on the phone.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
No, I already talked to her. She's excited. Don't forget about your switching. You're doing a good job. See, that's the other thing. We went from 4 down to 2. Because we had Brax was doing all the switching and stuff. So there are 2 positions open at TTR Studios. If you are in the area, we would love a camera switcher / producer extraordinaire. We would also like a co-host.
Hey.
I am auditioning new co-hosts for Lucdogg in the morning. Here are the stipulations. You have to commit to doing it every show. You can't just do it every other show. Otherwise, we'll just keep Potts. Right?
Yeah. Maybe we'll Skype in Brax sometimes.
I tried. I already have a text out to Brax. Can I get you on the show today? But he's in L.A. and it's like 6:30 in the morning for him.
Yeah, so definitely not, because he's definitely stayed out till 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, yeah. Slutty Boy 5 doesn't go to bed before 2 a.m.
Never. Never, ever. Not once in his life.
I would love to audition, maybe start getting a couple tryouts for a new co-host of Lucdogg in the morning. If that is something that you feel is up your alley and you have Wednesdays and Fridays from 10 to 11 available, you can do it from your house. You can Skype. You just have to be able to Skype like Potts does. But we need a third, man, for Lucdogg in the morning. I love doing it. Look,
it's better a tripod.
Well, you guys probably heard me in the beginning of the show say over the microphones while we were in the ads, like everybody's joining us.
I just can't spend the whole show shutting you down after over and over and over.
You're going to need somebody else.
Do that all the time.
You need somebody else to shut down eventually, which makes sense. So if that's something that you think would be fun for you and you would like to get a little bit of experience doing radio and production, we can help you with that. You have to be funny. You have to be willing to be uncomfortable on the air, because that's what this show is.
And you got to fit the chemistry of the show.
So just reach out to me if you're interested in becoming a co-host on this show. We are looking for somebody who can be a little bit more regular. Because we're just really going to miss Matty Potts. He can't do this anymore. I mean, it's obvious.
I know. As soon as the baby comes, it's going to be
gone.
Zero time. So which we appreciate, because that means he's being a good father.
Belly, what are we serving in the social media lounge today?
Today in the social media lounge, we're going to be serving something nice and simple. Just a nice bagel with spreads of anything you want. But and any kind. You can get the everything bagel. You can get the plain bagel. You can get the wheat bagel.
Can I get a cheddar bagel that doesn't have the hole in the middle? And is that a bagel?
That's not a bagel. That's just a loaf of bread.
You guys know what I'm talking about. That cheddar cheese bagel that doesn't have a hole. Is it a bagel if it doesn't have a hole in the middle?
Is the hole just filled with cheese?
It's just the bread. They never carved out the hole.
All right. Well, that's fine.
That's a bun to me.
That's a bun. Fine. You're eating a hamburger bun today, but we toasted it for you, and you can get any spread of cream cheese available. Or butter, if you prefer, or even a little bit of jam and jelly in there. I
got news for you. Put your hands together. Put your jam on one side, a little chive and onion sour cream. Put those together and then call it a day. Cut it in half. Oh, it's so good. So bagels for everybody. Congratulations, Social Media Lounge. You win.
Yep.
Thanks, Belly. I appreciate you serving that. Also brought to you by Marinade.
Soon we're only next time, if you guys are bad though, we'll serve muffin stumps. Is that we'll get? But that's what we'll give you.
Yeah, and then we'll keep the tops for ourselves.
We'll keep the tops for ourselves.
Fuck yeah. Okay. We are huge Seinfeld fans. We want to get you guys. All right, let me ask the Social Media Lounge. Would you like to start with Baltimore or Belly's Love Life?
I know what they really want, but
what's that? Say again.
I know what they really want.
What do you think they really want?
I want Baltimore.
All right, we'll start with Baltimore, and then I'll get you into Belly's Love Life, because he's probably just trying to get me off of that. Because I'm gonna put him on the. I'm putting him on the couch. So stick around, and I will have Hot Mess on the phone to do it.
Nice.
We're both gonna put you on the couch.
Cool.
Okay, so that'll be fun. We'll do that in the next segment.
I'll tell you what I told my parents. I'm working on it.
But are you?
No.
Yeah, and that's what we want to dig into, because I know that feeling. I'm not dogging on Belly at all.
Obviously, Belly's Love Life. Jeez. Social Media Lounge wants it.
You know they want it.
But I don't want to rush Kim in here.
All right, so let's just
give people to wait
few minutes on Baltimore.
I don't want to bash Baltimore too hard.
I'm going to. If you listen. Okay, let's not bash Baltimore. Let's do it a different way.
Have you seen The Wire? It's all true. It's based on a true story. Because it's 100% true. That's why it's the best show on ever.
If you're thinking about making a move, Baltimore might be right for you. Maybe you smoke 6 packs of cigarettes a day. You should move to Baltimore.
Why?
Maybe you are fully covered in tats, which is fine. But tats that look like shit, you should move to Baltimore. Maybe you don't have a job that makes you be there, during normal hours. Maybe you have a job where anytime you need to take a smoke break, you just do it, because the state flag of Baltimore is a cigarette. Maybe if you're feeling philanthropic and you want to give some money away, your hard-earned dollars, go to Baltimore. I have never in my life seen this level of shit in a city. This city is a piece of shit. All of you who live in Baltimore, what? Show them what you're doing right now. What's the matter? I can have an opinion, and you know what? I don't even need one. This is fact.
It's a very negative opinion.
This is fact. I would rather live in Chicago than Baltimore. I would rather live in Detroit than Baltimore.
Detroit?
I would rather live in a goddamn Porta-John that's been knocked over and not cleaned in a week than I would rather live in Baltimore.
Wow.
This is how strong I feel. What a shithole.
Wow.
I mean, I did a gig for Johns Hopkins University. Is it Johns Hopkins?
Did you want to really throw in?
Oh, they are beautiful. I have nothing against Johns Hopkins.
Great university, yeah.
Wonderful.
But
and let me just say,
want to spend time? No,
let me just say, how much do I want to get controversial? Should I just say it? I'll say it. Belly.
I'm not ready for you to say it.
Maybe
Maybe we should have done my love life.
Let me ask you this. Is it safe? I went to East Carolina University. You went to Radford.
Yes.
Well, I mean, obviously there are attractive people at every school, but some schools more so than not. Let's just be real here. If you're gonna get mad at me for PC, then just turn the show off.
I mean, I can find myself an attractive person at any school I go to.
Okay.
Don't you worry.
Okay. Have you been to William and Mary? Highest suicide rate of the entire country?
That doesn't. First of all, attractive people commit suicide too. It's a very serious issue.
Not at William and Mary because they don't exist.
That's not true. I know attractive people that went to it. I think.
Get out of that voice.
I just am not.
Kill that voice for the rest of the show. I hate that voice.
It's neutered voice.
No, that means you're no longer thinking. You're on autopilot. You make so many mistakes when you go to that voice, and when you stop that voice, you're on. Bam.
I'm just telling you. I mean, yeah, I'm sure I could. I know I could find someone. I know I could find someone.
Easier or harder than you could find someone at Radford? Come on.
Probably.
Come on.
Definitely.
Let's not skirt around it. You go to a party school, there's hot chicks everywhere. There's hot dudes everywhere, I'm sure.
Thank you.
Okay? I mean, Belly went there. He's roaming around. Now, I don't know how to say this the right way, so this is how I've kind of framed it in my mind.
Why you know you're setting yourself up for a smash so hard.
Here's the thing, Belly. Most of the people that attend Johns Hopkins University
are really smart.
Are gonna be really fucking successful.
Yes.
What I mean, they're gonna be your doctors.
Yes.
Your lawyers.
Yes.
Your politicians.
Yes.
I would just like to pose the question, I'm not saying they don't exist, but on average, what % of doctors, lawyers, and politicians are smoking hot?
100%.
Shut up. You shut your mouth trying to screw my punchline. You know that's not true. How many hot doctors have you met in your life? Other than pornos that you haven't met?
All right.
Have you ever had a doctor walk in the room and go, damn?
You're not talking just about doctors, right? You're talking about entire medical field?
I'm asking you and the Social Media Lounge for a case study. How many times in your life has a doctor walked into your room and you thought, wow, they're attractive? I bet that is a 0%.
No chance. I know it's not zero.
Tell me the story then.
Well, it's like, all right.
You've had a doctor walk in and you're just like, damn.
Yeah.
When
I've been going to the doctor. First of all,
Did you turn and cough?
First of all, I never go to the doctor.
Well, that's true.
I should go to the doctor more. I don't want to admit how long it's been since I've been to the doctor. But no, I do remember instances where I remember having, it may have been a nurse, and then I've had general physicians come in that have been like fairly attractive people.
Fairly attractive. Fairly.
Yeah.
That's the best you're getting. How many hot lawyers you know?
Oh, dude, paralegals. Are you kidding me?
Name one. Are you thinking of one?
Yes.
Or are you actually?
I can think of 3 different. And then I have I have conferences in the hotel all the time where.
Oh, event management? Yeah, they all went to Radford. I'll bet they're smoking hot.
No, well, not all of them went to Radford. There are like 2 or 3.
And I'm talking men and women. I'm not just talking women here. I'm just talking attractive people.
Yeah.
Most doctors, not attractive. Not attractive. Okay. Let's ask the Social Media Lounge.
Because they're all old men.
Let's ask the Social Media Lounge before we go to break, while I offend everyone.
By the
way, hold on. Before that, by the way, I belong at Johns Hopkins, not at Radford. I know that. What? Not because of my intellect, because of my face.
So from the Social Media Lounge, you can see the nurses here in Canada. Smooth.
Yeah, that's because they're not real doctors.
What?
fully on joke. Full joke. We actually wish we had Canada's health plan. Well, I don't know. You can make a whole show about that. I'm not well versed enough in politics and healthcare to make that argument, but I will make the joke. Yeah, since they don't have to spend as much time studying up there, they can spend some time in the sun, which doesn't exist. All right, that's just a bad argument. Fine. Canada, you win. You want your hot doctors, go north. But I'm telling you, in the States, the same percentage of attractive people in the doctors, lawyers, and politicians
How do we get to this for Baltimore?
Is the same. That's the same percentage of what I was witnessing at Johns Hopkins.
All right, fair enough.
That's about what I was saying. No,
you can read a room. I'm fully behind you being able to read a room.
Yeah, and I'm just going, wow.
You're a DJ. You've seen a room. I understand that as a bartender's perspective.
Yeah,
you can see the room. You know it's there.
I'm looking around this. I'm DJing, and I'm going, wow. This is a lot.
This is not a wedding.
This is not a wedding, and it's a lot of doctors, lawyers, and politicians. We'll just take a quick break, let you guys all chill out and chew on that one. I'm not done with you, Baltimore, but we'll do Belly's Love Life next.
Have you ever wondered to yourself, man, what the fuck am I gonna eat today? I got the answer for you right here, folks. It's Marinate Restaurant. You marinateyourlife.com. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go over there. You're gonna get yourself some sliders, some bowls, some soups, some tacos, whatever it is, because you know on Tuesdays those tacos are buy one get one free. So head over to the brand new store on the corner of Western and Melrose and get yourself some goddamn tacos. Let's go, baby. marinateyourlife.com. Head over there today for the best food you've never had.
Welcome back, folks. Let's do this. Are they yelling at me in the social media lounge? Or are we okay? Poor Baltimore. They deserve it.
Poor Baltimore.
Well, listen, man. So what I'm trying to say is I did this event at Johns Hopkins University, and I'm just playing with them. There's attractive people around, of course, but it's the middle of the rain, and it was definitely not comparable to ECU or Radford. Okay, listen, you have to understand, at the schools that Belly and I went to, it's like 4-to-1 girl to guy, and like 3 of each one of those 4 girls are like smoke shows. I wish somebody had told me before I left, this is the last time this will ever happen in your life. Unbelievable. Beautiful women everywhere.
That's true of all college experience, from what I can tell.
Unless you go to Johns Hopkins. Or
no, you just
William and Mary.
You just go to a party school for your undergrad and then go to a place like Johns Hopkins for your grad.
You really want to learn
graduate
something.
And doctorate.
There you go. So I did an event there, and look, listen, guys. I mean, I was literally, Belly, I was right outside like M&T Bank Stadium where the Ravens play.
Yeah. It's right in the heart of Baltimore.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
and I just, man, dude, like everywhere you go. Now we were talking about how, I mean, I've been in LA. I'll be out in LA next week. We'll do shows from out there. We're gonna have some fun with that. We've actually bought some new equipment that'll allow us to do a lot better of a quality stream while I'm out on the road. So I'll have a microphone and everything, just like Potts usually has. But man, I'm just tired of seeing beggars, man. I mean, I'm serious. Like, I've never seen so many guys, these people are walking in the middle of the lanes of the roads. They're not at stoplights. They're just walking down the white dotted lines of roads.
Just in the middle of the road.
In the middle of the road, because there's random traffic throughout the day. It's like 2 o'clock on a Monday. What it was yesterday? Tuesday?
And so there are pedestrians
counting on traffic.
Walking through the streets.
Yep. Just walking down the dotted white lines with signs. And I'm talking multiple per street. So you got like 1 on every lane.
Oh, yeah.
What is that?
That sucks.
I mean, come on, man. I am so sick and tired of like looking at somebody and thinking to myself, like, I could help this person. But do you want to?
Not a lot. No. I tried. I help here and there sometimes. I usually help with. So I try not to do it when I'm at work because I don't want people coming into work.
No, you can't foster that at your job.
No.
You can't.
And especially, it happens, especially in the hotel, because we get a lot of transient people that are walking through our hotel using our public restroom.
How do you feel about people begging for money? In general, look, I just donated, what, it was $2. But, you know, I was online. I signed on this morning as I can barely breathe through my nose right now.
Without providing a service or a product.
I literally signed on and Google was like, hey, donate to the Hurricane Relief Fund. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, sure. Let me throw a couple bucks that way. Like, I have no problem doing that kind of stuff. You guys do it for us. We appreciate it. We want to give it back too. Yeah. But I am not going to just hand somebody on the side of the road cash. Not going to do it.
I don't usually do it, no.
The only thing I will do is food.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. I think it sucks because, like, I wanted to ask the social media lunch. Can you guys pipe in right now just answers? Yes or no? So that Belly can just kind of get an idea. Yes or no, do you feel comfortable giving money to beggars on the street? Money. I'm talking about money. I'm not saying food. I'm saying hard-earned cash. Do you feel comfortable giving money to beggars? Yes or no? Just fire him in so that he can get a count of who, if more people say yes than no. Because I'm really curious. And I don't look, man, I'm all for helping somebody out. Let me ask Belly while these are coming in. And if you want to call in and talk about this, by the way, feel free. 571-354-7338. Love to get your opinion. You can stay anonymous if you want.
It's really hard, especially when you see children with
that makes me more mad. When you see a family,
yeah, that
makes me infuriated. That doesn't make me feel worse. It doesn't make me feel more pity.
It's not I wouldn't say it's pity. It's sympathy.
I don't feel any sympathy when you have your family out there begging. I don't. I'm sorry.
I know. I
that
agree.
Feels to me like a ploy to make me feel bad to give you more money. That's just the worst example you could set for that kid.
Yeah, and for me, it's very hard for me. I typically don't because I know what cash can lead to. And I'm someone not a lot of people carry cash anymore. I'm someone who usually has cash on them at all times.
Yeah, you do.
Don't rob me. It's not that much cash. But I'm someone who carries cash on me very frequently because of my job. But I typically will always say, like, listen, I don't have cash. If like, say I'm coming from a restaurant and I have leftover food, and I know I'm
not doing food. I love that you'll do food. I will too, because they'll eat it and they can't go buy drugs or alcohol.
And I say, like, listen, if you don't mind having something that I've had some of, but there's some of it left, you're more than welcome to this. But otherwise, typically, I don't do cash or anything.
There are
like that.
people digging out of the dumpsters in Marinate. Okay, Marinate's like at the end.
I've seen that everywhere.
You've seen it. Marinate in LA is at the end of a building. It's like one of like a whole bunch of them, and then it's at the end. And then there's an alley right next to it. And there's dumpsters in the alley, and pretty much 9 times out of 10 that I've gone out of there, 4 out of the 5 that I've been there, let's just say that, I go out there and there's people literally with just like pokers that are trying to get stuff out of the dumpster. There's just homeless people trying to pull food and stuff out of the dumpster, and it really makes me sad because that sucks.
Yeah,
man.
That sucks. It's a terrible way to live.
You know what?
It sucks that people have to live that way.
4 seasons compared to Baltimore. That's the 4 seasons.
Because no one's digging for food there. Everyone's working.
Where?
In Baltimore. What you're thinking is people are...
The homeless in Baltimore are just... I'm telling you.
That's what I'm telling you. The homeless in Baltimore is a job in Baltimore. It's a job.
Yes, that's true.
They're going to work.
By asking you for your money. And what my question is...
And they will make money doing that.
Am I insensitive? Am I an asshole for thinking to myself... I just don't believe that this is the only option you have. I don't.
No, that's not. I don't think that's an asshole thought either. And here we'll bring in some social media allowance.
Please do, because I want to know. I'm not trying to be insensitive. I'm just telling you how I feel, so we can have a real discussion.
So I've seen a couple people say they typically don't carry cash. Then others saying no cash, no money. It's hard to. We don't want to judge these people without knowing the context. There are all kinds of stories, but at the same time,
it's a good point.
Others also point out, and it's also true. The likelihood of someone using those kind of things for harming themselves with alcohol or drugs, that $5 you can give someone can cost them their life because they're doing something as bad as something like heroin.
I didn't. Okay,
you don't think about that, but the $5 you give someone like that could literally cost them their life. If all they need is a quick ball of
a quick
jam
rock.
up into their nose, jam up into their arm, wherever they're putting it, it could literally cost someone their life. The only thing that
I don't think about that at all.
You don't think about it at all?
I don't think about that at all.
Yeah.
What were you going to say? The only thing I think what?
The only thing that I think makes sense is providing something that's like life-giving, like food, water,
a jacket,
shirt. Especially during the wintertime.
Yeah,
I'm not using. I know I have jackets in my.
Look, dude, I had a $50 bill in my wallet yesterday. It was a tip from a wedding. It's free money to me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I hate saying that. I'm not bragging. I'm saying I literally saw so many homeless people while I was on my way out of Johns Hopkins that I had the thought, should I just give this to somebody? Should I just give this 50 to somebody and really change their life today? Because that would make me feel better. Not better.
It changed a lot for them.
I would like to do that, but I'm not going to do it.
But they may make $50 a day in Baltimore. But now that there are so
all
many,
that's doing is furthering their
keeping them homeless.
It's keeping them homeless. That's my whole point.
That was brought up in the social media lounge as well.
I love our listeners because I mean I'm not trying to be insensitive. I'm literally trying. I had an argument with myself. Do I give this $50 to this man?
Mm-hmm.
Because I would love. I don't even need to see the reaction on his face. I just want to help, but I can't do it not knowing that it's going to help.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it knowing that there's a possibility that 50 is just going to look. These people, I would imagine. Like, there are people, let me just take it from the other side for a second.
I'm sure
to show
some
that
of
we're
them,
not just assholes.
I'm sure some of them use it for good.
Not only that, Belly, some people have just had life shit on them.
Yes.
You know, we are coming from very privileged backgrounds.
A lot of homeless are veterans of our military, which is a very sad state of affairs.
Man, wouldn't you like to help one of them out?
Yeah.
As many as you can. But I'd rather donate to an organization that does that rather than some dude that's walking around the white lines of the road.
They also should be getting better taken care of by our federal government.
That goes without being said.
Yeah.
That goes without being said, and I appreciate you saying
veterans of wars.
But I think that what should be
fallen valor is also another disgusting thing that is throughout the is another disgusting thing that you see throughout homeless and begging and thing like that. Pretending to be of military service.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
But then here's so what I'm trying to say is that we come we probably sound pretty pretentious right now, coming from privileged background, 2 white guys. Most of the homeless people I saw, by the way, were white in Baltimore. Just throwing that out there. So it wasn't a race thing. I'm gonna say a controversial statement, but I have a feeling
Stolen valor. Sorry.
Stolen valor.
Thank you for correcting me.
I have a feeling that there's a lot of people that might think this. A part of me, and I'm not afraid to admit it because it's true, and maybe we can learn from this. Maybe I'm wrong. A part of me feels like no matter what your situation is, that's laziness. That's just giving up, man. You cannot tell me if you do it for a week, fine. You hit some bad times, you need something, you need to eat, fine. But I know these people are not doing this for. I mean, go back in a month. They're still going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Go to Denver. They're all over the place. LA. They're all over the place with these signs. Any help is helping. I get that. But are you helping yourself? What are you doing to get out of this situation? Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't know that answer. I'd love to sit down and just like go to Baltimore and just interview 10 of them. But how fucking asshole of a move is that? Hey, how bad is how did you get here? I'm not going to do that to somebody.
And I'm sure there are a lot of the same stories, and a lot of it is filled with sadness and despair.
There are real stories out there, and I want to be able to help, but I don't know, man. I see somebody who's begging in like a nice t-shirt and khaki shorts and sneakers, and I'm just like, no. Hell no. I'm guessing that the reason that we're in this place is probably because we're not the best at making decisions. So I'm not giving you $50 to go make a shitty decision with. Where do I give that money? Who do I donate that to so I know it's going to help? Can you help me with that, Social Media Lounge? Like, how can I help homeless without giving cash to homeless? Because it's a problem, folks. Like, I'm telling you right now, this is disgusting. In Denver, I've been there every year for the last 4 years, and it is bad, man. Like, I'm telling you, I've never seen it this bad. Because everybody moved out there. Now weed's legal. Everybody's having a blast. And then the rates raised for all the construction. Go to Denver and see if I'm wrong. The construction out there is a fucking joke. Everywhere you look, it's high rises. I mean, you're not going to be able to see the mountains pretty soon. And they raised all the prices. Now you got 50 to 100 people on every single grass lawn you can find, just camping out, begging for money. And I would go back the next day. They're in the exact same spot. They haven't moved. And that's where I'm like, guys, I don't get it. There's got to be something
I tell you one
that
thing
you can work on.
I tell you one thing we should do here, and it's what states like Michigan and all them do. They do all that recycling program. Would really help clean up our recycling centers. With
Do we not?
No, we don't give money back to recycling cans.
Talking about like bottles and cans,
like
clap
bottles
your
and
hands?
cans, clap your hands.
Okay.
Like Michigan and all those states that do that, typically those people are going through those trash cans to find cans and stuff like that. So they're like organizing. They're going through it. They at least are doing something proactive when it comes to.
That's what you're getting
recycling.
outside of the marinade dumpster. You're seeing a lot of people diving for cans, bottles.
Yeah.
And it's not just marinade; it's any dumpster in LA.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, 4 seasons compared to Baltimore. That's it on Baltimore.
Yep, that's it. You're out on Baltimore?
Dude.
I never go to Baltimore anymore.
Have you ever seen somebody begging in the middle of a road of moving traffic?
Now, here's
What's
one
the
thing
point of that?
I will say about Baltimore, just to give them some positive light.
Go ahead and try.
The Inner Harbor
Beautiful.
is beautiful.
Yeah,
it's
sure.
a great place to check out.
The
if you've
Rhino
never
District
been,
in Denver,
it's got,
beautiful.
It's got the aquarium. It's got you got Power Plant Live downtown, which is a really great place to see
ESPN
music.
Zone. Isn't that where they tape PTI?
Maybe. Yes.
I know there's an ESPN Zone, which is fantastic. Look, there's good parts in any city, but I'm telling you, as a whole, Baltimore, armpit.
I mean, it's shaped
I
like
would rather.
It's shaped like an armpit, kind of.
It's shaped like an armpit. It smells like an armpit. It looks like an armpit. Everybody out
It's
there
kind of
has
right.
hairy armpits.
You know how Maryland's shaped, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of the way Maryland's shaped and where Baltimore sits. It's kind of in the armpit of Baltimore.
Everybody, Google Maps. Google Maps while we take a quick break. We get Hot Mess Kim in here,
and then we'll
talk
go over
about
the love life of
Love Life.
Belly's
That's
love
the
life.
whole plan. We're gonna get Hot Mess Kim to put Belly on the couch because I'm tired of ripping on Baltimore. Baltimore, pull it together, man.
Yeah.
I would not be caught dead at a Ravens game. You couldn't pay me money to go into Baltimore. Well, they did yesterday, and I'm not doing it again. I'm out. All right, quick break. We'll be back after this. We'll get Hot Mess Kim on the line, and we will break down Belly and his love life next.
What's up, y'all? It's Maddie Mads here. This show is sponsored by TTR Studios. Whether it's weddings, parties, karaoke, audio, video production, and all your entertainment needs, call TTR Studios, LLC at 703-850-2223 or check them out at ttrevents.com. Start the show, Looch.
Welcome back, folks. It's your boy Lucdogg hanging out with you always on a beautiful Wednesday morning. We miss you, Maddie Potts. We will see you soon. We've got Hot Mess Kim on the line. She will be joining us right now to break down Belly's love life. Kim, what's up, girl?
Welcome back, folks.
Very nicely done. All right, Kim, let's do this thing. We are going to break down now. First of all, congratulations, because the people have spoken, and they need more of you on this show.
Of course they do.
I mean,
she's the juice.
Juice?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm the best.
Well, clearly. And now Potts is like in and out. I don't know what to do with him. He misses you. I know you love him, but we've got to get into Belly's love life. Can you think you can help me break that down for a little bit?
I can try.
All right, so here's the deal. You know Belly longer than I have. Belly was your friend before he was my friend. Is that right?
Yes.
All right, so Belly, here's the deal. I have noticed, sir, that you have had a lot of activity on the Tinder and the Bumbles.
Here and there, yeah.
Lately.
But I don't like it.
What do you mean you don't like it?
I just don't like it. It's empty.
How many dates have you gone on girls that you've matched with compared to girls if you've matched with 10, how many dates have you actually gone on?
2.
So you're a good 1/5.
Yeah.
Kim, are you on the Tinder or the Bumble?
Fuck no.
See? It's empty, right? Am I right when I say that it's just this empty kind of thing?
Yeah, well, I mean, you're probably right because somebody like me isn't on it. So, but since I'm not on it, I can't confirm.
Well, I'm talking about just the actions of. Have you ever used them before?
Kim, have you ever been on have you ever dated somebody past the first date from Tinder or Bumble?
Not past the first date, no.
Okay. Well, you're classy, so that makes sense. Now, Belly.
And you know what? But I'm talking about the feeling of it. I'm talking about.
What do you mean? Just the connection in general?
Just everything about it is just fake.
First of all,
everything about it's fake.
First of all,
including my own profile.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The Social Media Lounge needs to know. Grab your phone. I need you to read us your Bumble profile. We will either accept it or deny it. Kim, you will be the judge. Is this acceptable or deniable? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, good deal. And if you have to go, are you just driving? Do we have you for a minute?
Yeah, you're good. I'm walking out the door in like 2 minutes.
Okay. Cool.
All right, here we go. My Bumble profile says bartender, producer, podcaster. Honestly, life is good. Just looking for someone who brings good energy and values that vibe with mine. Pancakes, waffles, or French toast? ? Send your answer. I give them the open.
I like the open-ended question. Kim, out of a scale of 1 to 10, 10 he's getting laid, 1 that's terrible. What are we giving that?
Well, he's not getting laid just because of that profile. He's getting laid because of that sexy-ass voice.
Thank you so much.
Maybe the blue eyes, but they have to see him first. So let's say 10, he's getting a date. 0, they're not even answering. Where does his profile land?
It's not a profile that would hook me.
It's not?
It has to on these apps.
Wait. Did you say it's not a profile that would hook you?
Yeah, probably not. Just that the verbiage, no, I would be like, maybe I would answer.
Can you give us an example of a profile that would hook you? Because I know the people would like to find a girl like Hot Mess Kim.
Hi, I'm Chris Hemsworth, and I'm single.
Yep, that would work.
Do it, Belly. Give it to her. There it is. So, what is it? Can you give us an example? Like, what do you want to see out of a guy's profile that would catch your eye?
And that's why I don't do any of these websites, because it's so hard to, like, judge a person on the, 50 words that they use on a Bumble or Tinder profile, you know?
But
sometimes no words.
That's why I'm curious. Your thoughts, because what 50 words would attract you?
Probably a joke that I found really funny.
So how about this? Hey, have you ever realized that the word okay looks like a little stick man that fell on his side? I can't believe he's never been there the whole time. It's like, hey there, buddy, need a hand?
That's a long joke.
That's a really old joke, Lucio.
It's gold. It is Tinder gold. And by the way, if you don't know what I'm talking about, type the words okay or the letters okay next to each other in capital letters. It's a stick man that fell over.
Why'd the golfer bring an extra pair of pants?
I don't know why.
In case he got a hole in one.
Is that Social Media Lounge?
Oh, that was me.
That's Belly's Lounge. Social Media Lounge, pipe in your best pickup line and we'll send it to Kim and see if she thinks it's funny.
Yes. That sounds like
a good
fun.
one. That's a good one. Give us your best pickup line for Tinder or Bumble. What are they saying?
Let's see. I was on Bumble and it was exhausting. I can see why ladies might have fled.
Well, but Belly, why are you not, while they're piping in their best lines, why are you even on Bumble then?
I don't know. Time filler.
And I think that's the problem with that stuff. A lot of people use them as like, hey, I'm taking a shit on the toilet.
Yeah, and if you're gonna find someone, you're not gonna find someone on the shitter. You know what? That's a good way to. That's a good motto for online dating apps now. You're not finding anyone on the shitter, so get off the pot.
Get off that pot.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly love meeting people. I like
Belly, you're good at meeting people. You meet people all the time.
Exactly.
When's the last time? The last Look, I'm finally dating somebody, and it was not on Bumble or Tinder. It's something that I was like set up through a friend. Is that what I said? I knew that came out wrong. It was a connection through a friend who set me up. How do we get Belly a date? Do you want a date?
I mean, yes.
Because I don't know the answer to that.
It's weird.
What's up with you?
That battle all the time. I really enjoy not having anyone to do anything for.
Kim, can you be Belly's mom and ask him like you're his mom? What's
my mom asks me all the time.
I know. Can you play his mom, Kim?
Wait, what do you want me to
I want you to pretend.
Why won't you find yourself a good little girl, Maddie?
Oh my God, that's Mom. Is that you? Who is that, Mom? Well, Mom, I'm looking.
Are you Matthew?
Yes and no.
Because I'm telling you right now, I am not saying that I was even. I know what it's like to be on Bumble and Tinder and not give a fuck if you meet somebody.
Well, I think for
me. Here's
yes.
my question for you guys. How often does the Bumble or Tinder turn into just a one-night stand, even if it doesn't go
100%
further than that?
I guess that's more of a one. Well, Belly's saying 1 out of 5 he'll actually go out with. I think that's the thing.
And even then, like, I end up going out, and I'm like, right off the bat, I know I'm like in for a night where I don't want to be there.
Okay, let's throw this at him, Kim. Here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
Before I do this, does anybody have a pickup line for her? In the social media lounge?
Let's see.
It's okay.
Let's see. The best pickup line I've seen so far is, "I'm gay, but you could change that."
Oh, Kim, does that
Works
work?
Never.
No, that's so stupid.
Yes, of course it's stupid. I have a terrible pickup line too.
Give them a sound for that. Give them a sound for that.
I have a terrible pickup line too.
What? What's that?
It's based on my last name.
LaBelle.
Do you know what LaBelle means in French?
No, what?
It means beautiful. Fun fact. So
I was playing along. I thought that
my joke is, how would you like to be beautiful for the rest of your life?
Sure. That sounds good.
But you have to explain what your last name means.
Yeah, they don't know your last name.
It's
yet.
actually, I only tell that to make people laugh. Really.
Okay, but here's what I want to know. This is what we're going to do for him, Kim. You ready? Because I'm actually curious to this answer. And Kim, I'm going to ask you the same one too. So you think about it. I'm going to go Belly first and then you. Let's do this. If I were to set you up with somebody and it worked out, where you both amicably wanted to see each other a second date, or what percentage of you is worried that you're going to have to give up your independence because you might have actually just found something?
None.
You're happy, 100% happy that this might be working out?
Yeah.
Kim?
So here's my answer to that. I'm never going to give up my independence. If he wants to come along with me and live my life, that's great. But
life is
if
awesome.
I want to go out and he doesn't want to go out, then he can stay the fuck home.
Isn't that always what it is?
That's pretty much how it goes. From the women's standpoint, but from the men, we have to kind of. I don't know. I don't agree with that, Kim. You're gonna have to give up some independence to be in a relationship. I think it has to.
I know that's the key to any relationship.
Right?
That's probably why I haven't had any real type of relationship in a long time, because I would run into that issue. Guys are always telling me you're just too independent. I'm like, what does that even mean?
It means I don't give a fuck if you want to come with me or not. I'm going, you know? And I love that. Look, I love that lifestyle. We probably got a lot of people in the social media lounge who live that. And, you know, we're all...
From the social media lounge, Kim, we are the same person.
Yeah, I know.
Yes!
She is the best. Kim is the best. She's going to be on this show a lot more. We're going to get her doing a lot more. I mean, the people have spoken. We have to answer.
Yeah.
But...
I'll be around, guys.
I just like to meet people the old-fashioned way.
But I'm wondering, I think you're full of shit, Belly. I don't think
I fall in love every single day.
With who? Yourself?
Random people, random women, all the time, everywhere. I see.
Oh, I do that too, Belly.
See,
every day.
Kim knows what I'm talking about. It's like I just see someone and like you get to talking with them, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna remember this one because you seem pretty fun.
Okay, time out. I think you're addicted to surface level. What happens when that girl actually wants to go deeper? I think you get a little scared.
Most of the time they're married.
Do you think you'd get a little bit scared, a little bit nervous if something were to actually work out? Has anybody been in that situation where you're like, I've been single for a while. Yes, I met somebody. Oh, shit, this is working out. I'm going to have to make some life changes.
Well, that's how I feel about it going overall right now. For me, I think it's I'm at the point where I'm not necessarily looking, but I'm not necessarily not looking. Like if something stumbles upon me where I feel like I have to pursue something, I'm gonna do it. Like I'm all about that spur of the moment kind of feel with a girl, and when I'm pursuing that, like when that thing clicks in my brain that says, you know what, there's something about her that I need to pursue, I'm gonna do it.
But I've never seen it.
I know.
I've never seen you pursue.
Very picky.
Actually, that's not true. There was one that you pursued, parking lot.
I did not pursue.
Wow, she was persistent
Wait,
enough.
he has his own parking lot?
Oh, yeah.
There's a long story about that I can't tell.
Oh, you gotta love parking lot people.
Let's just say that anybody who was in any kind of viewing distance of that parking lot got a show that night.
Maybe.
I was so proud of you.
Yeah, I mean, well,
but what happened there that was different from any of the other girls that are hitting you up? Because guys, it's not like the girls want him. I've seen it. I see him matching left and right. You send him to Float Life Fest, he'll probably walk out of there with 3 girlfriends.
I hope not. 3 sounds like a lot.
That just sounds exhausting.
Sounds like a huge
So
headache.
what did this girl do that made you come out of your comfort zone and go and have a nice parking lot date? Whiskey. Get him drunk. You had to get to the whiskey point first. Why did she get you there? What did she do that got you to whiskey?
I mean, there was a lot that happened in between. I can't tell all this.
You can't but keep it general. What did she do differently than the other girls? How did she get to Belly? She was aggressive?
She was fairly aggressive.
She almost didn't
Aggressive
give you...
is good.
Aggressive's good, but I mean, and for me, I'm someone who's I'm not overly aggressive when it comes to this situation.
I think you're very passive.
I'm very passive in general.
As a person, you're just like, life is good, and if you guys want to, you're like Kim. If you guys want to hop on my train, we're going to paradise with you or without you.
Yeah.
So come on board if you like, right? Is that Kim? Does that sound about right?
That's very much correct.
So tell me your thing. You don't have to tell me who is the last person, but the last person that got you to get outside of your comfort zone and try a little bit, what did they do to make you want to try for once?
Oh, I mean, he really just made me feel like everything was fine, that I was fine, that I was okay, that none of the baggage that I have in my past mattered. So it was like, okay, this is like one of the first people I really feel comfortable with in a very long time. So I'm going to pursue this. But it took a while.
So is that safe to say? Can we make a rule here? The key to a man's heart is food, and the key to a woman's heart is comfort. How do we feel about that?
Yeah.
If you can make a girl feel comfortable in her own skin... What's that? Kim, say that again?
Quit driving through tunnels.
Did we lose her? Kim, you there? No.
She's in the tunnel. She's in the dead zone.
So I'm curious because
Lost you there, Kim.
I really think leave her there. That's fine. Well, she'll probably be back. Kim, are you with us?
Nope.
God, she's
too close to the government right now.
I'm gonna hang up on her.
Phones.
I'm gonna hang up on her. I think, and then we can get her to call back. But that's a good point because I think if you can make a girl feel comfortable, if you can make a woman feel comfortable, and honestly, it probably works for men too. If you can make somebody else feel like they can be themselves around you and like 100% of themselves, man,
yes,
that's what I'm looking for.
That's what I'm talking about. And I don't feel that a lot of times very quickly in like meeting someone. I'm like, you're not gonna like.
You're
me.
not gonna be down with me.
You're
chopping
like
Christmas trees in the morning.
You're gonna like me as a person, but you ain't gonna like me
and my habits.
Yeah,
I mean, we have some habits. Like
it's not that. It's not that I don't think they'll accept those parts of the person I am.
Everybody has a vice.
It's that you can tell very quickly when you're going to vibe with someone. I think I'm someone who decides in the first 5 minutes.
Okay, that's fair, but I think you might be missing out on some stuff.
I'm sure I do.
I'm just saying,
picky ass bastard.
Is there anything more attractive in somebody that you're courting than the fact that they make you feel like you can be yourself around them? That to me is like the most unbelievable feeling because I'm a weird fucking dude. I mean, look at me. Look at me. It takes a special person to date a special person like this. Oh, he's down. Hit me. He's down. He's crushed. I mean, we watched the movie Jobs the other day where Steve Jobs just turns into this like crazy asshole. And I love that movie, by the way. And I said, Belly, you have to warn me if I ever get down like weird guy mode. And he's like, you are halfway there already. Is that it? Go ahead. Pick it up. We'll just see who it is. Just hit hold. Let's just see who it is.
Oh, okay, cool.
Did we get her? Are we
Got
good?
her.
Caller, who are you? Where are you from?
No, it's me.
Oh, hi, Kim.
Idiot.
Got her.
Kim,
I'm back.
is there anything more attractive? Is it safe to say that the most attractive thing you can do for a woman, or really anybody you're dating, is to make them feel like they can be themselves around you?
No, that's the best.
That's what I'm saying. Is that the best quality that you could find in somebody that you're dating?
Yeah, because we get judged on literally everything we do. If we're too aggressive, we're a bitch. If we're too quiet, we're shy and we're needy. If we have a high-powered position, we're a bitch. We don't wear the right thing. We have to wear high heels. Magazines are telling us all the time we don't weigh the correct amount, or we don't wear the right clothes, or we have to buy all this new makeup. We have to dye our hair, do our nails. Everything is telling us we're not good enough. So to find a guy that says that you're beautiful the most when you're not wearing makeup and your hair's a mess and you're wearing sweatpants, amen, brother, marry him.
Hey, bro.
Marry that
Marry
man.
him. Lock him in.
Marry that man.
Lock that motherfucker down ASAP.
Kim, you are the best. Thank you for joining us. We've got about 3 minutes left of the people. Is there anything you'd like to say to Belly as we take him off of the couch now? He's done a very good job. Is there anything you'd like to end the segment with?
I'll go on a date with you, Belly.
Anytime, sexy Kim. Anytime.
Matchmaking right here. Thank you, Kim. We'll talk to you soon, okay?
All right, love you guys.
Love you too.
She is the best.
Bye.
There she goes. Hot mess, Kim. Go eat her wrap that is named after her at Marinate, marinateyourlife.com. It's out on the corner of Western and Melrose out in Los Angeles. I'm getting one on Monday. I can't wait.
Still waiting on the belly bowl.
Yeah, where's my Lucdogg hot dogs?
Lucdogs.
Lucdogs. I want them. Oh, by the way, yo, Baltimore.
Coming at you hot.
It's not even Baltimore, man. It's college food. It's been a while since I was on a college campus.
College food had some struggles, yeah.
Dude, okay, so they had 2,000 people at this thing I'm DJing for, just real quick. And I mean, whatever, it's fine. It's like, it's being catered. There's catering trucks. So I'm thinking, oh, there might be actual food here. This is the most disgusting. The hot dogs look like uncircumcised penises.
Ugh.
I mean, it's just.
First of all, I hate hot dogs.
I hate uncircumcised penises.
No offense to anyone who has an uncircumcised penis.
Oh, no, plenty of offense. It's disgusting.
Wow. Wow.
I'm just sorry. Sorry. Listen, you could have my nose. You could have my hair. There are plenty of things that we all have that we wish we could change. An uncircumcised pee-pee is one of them. Not from me.
So from the social media legend, this is from one of my friends. The difficult thing is that Belly already knows who he's going to marry.
Oh, no. Do we already know that answer? Do you want to drop that on the people?
I do have a backup wife that I went to college with.
Oh.
She's like the Monica to my Chandler.
That doesn't count.
She's like
you
the
can't be dating Friends.
I was watching Friends the other day, and I'm watching, and I see myself as Chandler, and I see this one girl I know as Monica, and I'm like, oh, God.
Is Belly Chandler? Am I Ross? I better not be fucking
You're
Ross.
fucking Ross.
Dude, I had somebody tell me that I was a
Joey.
I thought
You're not Jennifer Aniston. You're no Rachel.
I'd rather be Phoebe. Okay, I'd rather be Phoebe than Ross.
Anyone would rather be anyone.
I had
Ross.
I had somebody tell me that I am a cross between Ross Geller, Ted Mosby, and the dad from This Is Us.
I don't know who the dad from This
Jack?
Is Us is
Is it
or
Jack?
how he is.
He's the best husband on the planet.
But he's also dead, right?
Yeah. Yeah, spoiler alert. Belly, no spoilers! Jesus!
Yeah, you're all those things, and you don't want to be any of that.
Nope, sorry, I am out. I'm turning into Chandler. Chandler Bong.
Yep.
All right, folks, we got to get out of here. Belly, get these people out of here.
People, it was a great day to be with you. As always, we have Friday coming up. And then, of course, next Tuesday, the voice of One Wheel is back at you. Coming at you.
Big announcements coming your way. We're giving $1,000 away. You are going to have to do something to get it. We will tell you what that is by the end of the week. We're doing a lot of things here. We have merchandising coming out. Not going to hammer you guys with prices. Just want to start giving away some t-shirts and hats. We're sponsoring riders, and there is a brand new weekly one-wheel challenge out for this week. It has to do with basketball. We will end with a line from the Social Media Lounge. Is that what you had? What are you smirking about?
No, I can't. Nothing really.
Okay, never mind. Yeah. You had that look. So, folks, get out there. Join our weekly one-wheel challenges group on Facebook. Good luck on the basketball courts. This is a fun one this week. We'll see you guys on Friday for Lucdogg in the morning. Belly, we got to go. We got to go.
It's time to go.
We'll see you guys on Friday. Peace out from all of us here at TTR Studios.